My in-laws never accepted our adopted daughter. At Christmas, my mother-in-law handed gifts to every grandchild but her, saying she's not really ours. My little girl just stood there. My mother-in-law didn't know my husband had been recording. My mother-in-law handed out the Christmas gifts one by one and skipped my daughter. It was deliberate. There was a pile under the tree, a present for every grandchild, their names on the tags in her handwriting. She called each child up. She watched them open their gifts, and she went through every single one without ever calling my daughter's name. My daughter is 5. We adopted her 2 years ago. She stood by the tree in her little red dress, watching her cousins tear open presents, waiting for her name. And her name never came. "Grandma," my husband said, "you missed one." "No, I didn't," his mother said. "I gave a gift to all my grandchildren." The room went quiet. My daughter looked up at me, confused, trying to understand. "Mom," my husband said, his voice careful, "she's right there." My mother-in-law looked at my daughter, then away, like she was looking at a piece of furniture. "She's a sweet girl," she said, "but let's be honest with ourselves. She's not really ours, not by blood. I'm not going to pretend otherwise just to make everyone comfortable." My daughter didn't fully understand the words, but she understood the feeling. She understood that every other child had a present and she didn't, and that her grandmother had just said something that made the whole room go cold. She reached up and took my hand. I knelt down next to her. "Hey," I whispered, "you and me are going to go get some cookies, okay?" But my husband wasn't moving toward the kitchen. He was standing very still by the tree, looking at his mother, and his hand was in his jacket pocket. For 2 years, his family had done this in small ways. A comment here, a real grandchildren there, an assumption that our daughter was a temporary thing, a phase, not a permanent member of the family. My husband had asked them to stop, gently, again and again. They had told him he was being too sensitive. So this year, when his mother started handing out gifts, he had quietly started recording, on his phone, in his pocket, because he had a feeling, and he was tired of being told he was imagining it. "Mom," he said, "I want you to say that again." "Say what?" "What you just said, about my daughter not being yours." "I'm not going to repeat myself," she said. "Everyone heard me. I have nothing to be ashamed of. Blood is blood." My husband took his phone out of his pocket. "You're right," he said. "Everyone heard you. And now, I have it recorded. Every Christmas, every comment, the way you've treated her for 2 years, I have today on video. Including the part where you handed a gift to every child in this room except your granddaughter, on purpose, and then said she wasn't really yours." The room was silent. His father set down his coffee. His sister, holding her own child, looked at the floor. "You recorded me?" his mother said. "In my own home? At Christmas? I recorded you refusing to give a 5-year-old a present because she's adopted," he said, "and telling her, to her face, that she's not part of this family. That's not what It's exactly what you did. It's on video. I'm not going to spend the next 10 years being told I imagined this. It's done now. It's recorded. It's real." His mother's face had gone red. "If you're going to take her side over your own mother, she is my daughter," my husband said. "There is no side. There's just her, and the people who are willing to love her, and the people who aren't. And I finally know which one you are." My daughter was still holding my hand, watching her father, not understanding the words, but understanding that he was standing up for her. My husband knelt down in front of her. "Hey, sweetheart," he said softly. "I've got a present for you in the car. A special one. Just for me and Mom. Want to come get it?" She nodded, her face uncertain, and reached for his hand. His father stood up from his chair. "Wait," his father said. It was the first word he'd spoken. He was looking at his wife, and then at his granddaughter in her red dress, and his face had something in it I had never seen before. "Just wait a minute." He walked to the tree, knelt down, and started looking through the remaining gifts, his hands unsteady, searching for something, anything, with my daughter's name on it that he could put right.